here in Beaufort, South Carolina with Brent Stewart. He's the founder of Stewart Law Offices, 30 years in business and continuing to grow. You have how many attorneys?
10.
10 attorneys throughout the area and up into the Charlotte area and Rock Hill, right?
Yeah, we all kind of stay in a base, but we all travel around.
Right.
Beaufort is kind of my baby, so I come down and I like to do a lot of the work in Beaufort. Truth be known, maybe I'd like to end up here someday. So permanently right now.
You're not saying retire.
No, not retire. I'm never going to retire. Like, I like what I'm doing, and my kids have said they might want to work with me. So nothing would be better to be here as my home base, have my kids in different firms, and get to work with them. That would just be a dream come true.
Family business.
But I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. But like most good ideas, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see.
Right. Let's talk a little bit about personal injury and the types of personal injuries that people can have. I've got a list that I found on Google, of course, car accidents and motorcycle accidents, slips and fall, dog bites, product liability, wrongful death cases. Is that all personal?
It's all personal injury, and while they're all different modes of the accident or different ways people are injured, what needs to be proven in each is kind of the same thing. You have to first show that the person that caused the injury had a duty not to do it, that they had knowledge of what they were kind of doing, that it wasn't, not per se like an accident is still recoverable if it's negligent, but you have to have the duty, the injury, and the proximate cause. And so that's kind of the three things you have to put together, whether it's a slip and fall, an auto accident, or any of the, I call third-party kind of injury cases. Workers' comp is totally different.
Brent, you mentioned negligence in these personal injury cases. Can you define that for us?
So, negligence is doing something that endangers the public. It's something that, and there's different things, like with a slip and fall case, you have to know or should have known that the condition was negligent, and then you failed to remedy the situation. So that is something you knew or should have known. In a car wreck case, it's your action that causes the situation. I get called a lot by people that hit deer. So somebody's driving down the road and they're doing nothing wrong and they run into a deer.
That's not the deer's fault.
Well, it is the deer's fault, and that's why in that case, there's really no negligence on the part of the driver. Unless the driver is speeding or not paying attention, then he is negligent as well as the deer, and then you have a case. But if it's just an act of nature and you're driving in a 55 mile an hour zone, 55 miles an hour,
and the deer
straight on, and the deer darts in front of you, then you don't have a case against the deer, and likewise your passengers don't against you. So negligence is something that you have to do personally. If it's just something that happens because it happens, then there's no type of case.
All right, so when might I need an attorney in a personal injury case? When do I call you?
I think whenever you're hurt, I think the quicker you call an attorney to see whether you need us or not is probably your best advice. Because it doesn't bother me to get a call, talk for 10 or 15 minutes and say, hey, listen, you can't sue the deer, there is no case. So that is good, and now you feel better. You can rest assured that you've done what you need to do. So I think calling immediately, whether it's my firm or another firm that does personal injury, and I think in today's world, it's important to call a firm that does that type of work. If you have say you have a probate lawyer that you love, you can go to that probate lawyer and ask who does this, but I'm not sure that I would have I hire a probate attorney to do my will.
Right.
So that's how I am as a personal injury lawyer. So I think that if you're injured, I think you need to not go to an attorney that does wills or estates.
Right, you need to go to a personal
I think I would go
attorney.
to someone that does this more often than not and talk to them to start with.
Right. Very much like doctor. I'm going to go to a doctor. If I'm having heart surgery, I want to go to a doctor that does very specific open heart surgeries and done quite a few of them.
Yes, but the bright side is in law you don't need 100 referrals. You can, and the insurance doesn't have to approve it up front. So you can get in quicker and it won't take 30 days. You should be able to call, and if it's my firm, you should be able to call and get a call back within hopefully a few hours.
I love it.
I actually do the night calls, so if you do it at 2 in the morning, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to actually get the call and wake up, and if I'm groggy, I'm sorry, but I'll still be there.
So what I'm hearing is that Stewart Law Offices, particularly with Brent and all of your attorneys, get the personal touch, right?
We try to make the personal touch, and if you don't get the personal touch and you call and let me know, we will make sure that who did not give you the personal touch gives you the personal touch.
Okay, thank you, Brent Stewart with Stewart Law Offices.